Now we are going to work on our minor scales. Um, we're actually going to start these on an A on the piano. Um, and we're going to start with the natural minor. This is just like the major scale, except instead of starting on Do, we're going to start on La. So let's review the major scale really quickly. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Now we'll start on what we call the relative minor. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. That is the natural minor scale. Now, before we did the major triad, which was do, mi, so, mi, do. Now we're going to do the minor triad, and we're going to lower the third. Do, me, so, me, do. Did you hear the difference? Do, mi, so, mi, do. That was major. Now we're going to make it minor. Do, me, so, me, do. Now we're going to be looking at some other minor scales. The natural minor, like I said before, is exactly like the major, except for we start on low, and it's what we call the relative to the major. It has the same key signature, and all the same do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do are exactly the same. Now we're going to do what we call the harmonic minor, and the harmonic minor has a raised 7. So if we were to give each scale note a number, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is going to be higher. And so we're going to start with the natural, what sounds like the natural, but actually we're going to raise that 7 from So to Si. Okay, so here we go. Starting on La. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, si, la, si, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Okay, and now the next one that we're going to do is the harmonic minor. We did the harmonic minor. The next one we're going to do is the melodic minor. And in this one, we're not only going to raise the 7, but we're also going to raise the 6. And when we raise both the 6 and 7, going up, and then coming down, we're going to come like it was a natural minor. This is the one that sounds like music that comes out of the Middle East, like for instance, in Jordan and Israel and some of those other countries, this often sounds like that kind of music. So here we're starting on our La again. La, ti, do, re, mi, fi, si, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. The last thing that we're going to do is, we already started with our major and minor triads, but we're also going to finish up with our diminished and augmented triads. So we're going to start by reviewing the major triad. Do, do, mi, so, mi, do. And now we'll review the minor triad. Do, me, so, me, do. Now, a diminished triad means that both the third and the fifth are lowered. So the mi becomes a me, and the so do becomes a se. Here we go. Ready? Do me se me do. And then the augmented. I like to think of it after I think of the major. So we'll sing the major first. Do mi so mi do. And the augmented has a raised fifth, which means that we're going to be singing do and mi, but then instead of so, we're going to go do mi so si. Okay, here we go. So we go, ready, do mi si mi do. So let's go through all four of the triads in a row. Here we go. Do mi so mi do. Minor. Do me so me do. Diminished. Do me se me do. And now the last one, augmented. Do mi si mi do. And those are your solfege, hand signs, and scales and arpeggios.